Timothée Chalamet is currently being dragged online, and it's not about movies, girlfriend, or Hollywood drama. Yeah. It's about opera and ballet. Yes, yes. Classical music. Apparently, he said no one cares about it anymore, you know? And celebrities and fans came for him, best believe. So, we are going to see what happens, and let's watch this together.
To be working in ballet or opera or things where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive, even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there.
Wait, did he just said no one cares about opera anymore? Like, that's wild. Especially because opera and ballet has been there for like what, hundreds of years. I mean, this is crazy. Anyways, let's break this out. This happened when during a discussion where Shalami was talking about the future of filming and theater, and while making a point of relevance, he said he wouldn't want to work in an art form where people are trying to keep it alive, even though no one cares anymore. And the internet heard that and went ballistic. Now, the reason why this blew up so quickly is because opera and ballet is like, I don't know, just it's not just random art forms, you know? They are literally the foundation of theater and music, of modern day theater and music. And let me take you down on a very short history lesson over here. So, opera started in Italy in the late 1500s, and ballet was like what, back in the Renaissance. So when a major Hollywood actor says something like no one cares about it anymore, what a lot of people get to hear is that you're dismissing centuries of culture. Like, but here's where it gets even more ironic. Timothée Chalamet actually comes from a family that is connected to ballet. His mother worked as a dancer. His grandmother was involved in New York City Ballet. So critics were basically saying, you grew up around this world, and now you're saying no one cares about it anymore. Like, now once the clip started circulating online, celebrities started responding to it. And one of the loudest of them all was, oh my god, Doja Cat. Now let's look what she has to say about this whole craziness.
Hey, by the way, opera is 400 years old. Ballet is 500 years old. Somebody named Timothée Chalamet had the nerve, big guy, by the way, had the nerve to say on camera that nobody cares about it. I'm sure you can walk into an opera theater right now, seats will be filled out, and nobody's saying a word as the performance is going because everybody has that much respect for it. There is an etiquette around opera. There is etiquette around ballet. It's amazing. It's an amazing theater medium. It's beautiful. And people go there every day to the dance studio. Dancers show up 8 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever the fuck. They show up and they break and they bleed every single day. Just because they have respect for it. They love it. They love what they do. It doesn't matter if the industry is having a tough time at any time, which a lot of industries have a tough time. Your industry has a tough time. My industry has a tough time. Doesn't mean people don't care about it. People care. The dancers care. The singers care. The audience cares. They're still an audience. People give a fuck. You show up in a nice outfit, you sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. That's the usual etiquette around those things. Maybe learn something from that.
Okay, so that was direct. So her point was basically that people do care about opera and ballet. I mean, those theaters are always full. And honestly, she's not wrong. Opera houses around the world still sell out of performance. So the question becomes, did Shalami exaggerate? Or did he just say something that sounded way harsher than he intended? But Doja Cat wasn't the only one reacting, best believe. The controversy even made it to The View, where Whoopi had something to say. So let's watch this together.
I'm from a dance family.
Yeah. Yes.
High school,
And so when you crap on somebody else's art form, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to see. And you probably didn't realize it until you said, oh, I'm in trouble. But then you compounded it.
Yeah.
And said, what, 14 cents?
Yeah.
No, when people get mad, it'll be a lot more than 14 cents.
That's right.
So be careful. I'm just saying, be careful, boy.
Whoopi actually said something very interesting here. She wasn't necessarily attacking him or bashing him, but she did say something that I find very, very pinpoint to this whole drama. So I'm going to quote her. She said, "Be very careful dismissing someone else's art." And that's the real core of this whole controversy. Because once you start saying certain forms of art don't matter anymore, what you're actually saying is people that actually dedicated their time, their energy, their lives into this, it doesn't matter anymore. It's irrelevant. Like, really? And so the internet being the internet had to come for him. And things didn't stop there. Of course not. People started mocking the comments. Even the game show Jeopardy came up and joined the conversation, saying or posting a clip of contestant easily answering questions about opera and ballet, basically joking about Chalamet's "no one cares" statement, which honestly is brutal. I mean, yeah. When Jeopardy starts roasting you, the internet has basically chosen you as the main character of the day. But this situation raises a much more bigger question. Are traditional forms like opera and ballet becoming less relevant in modern culture? Or is it just the internet exaggerating about the comments? Because let's be honest here, most people today consume entertainment through TikTok, streaming, YouTube. Opera is completely different from that experience. It is slower, it is more formal, and it requires patience in a way that modern internet culture doesn't really quite require. So some people argue that Chalamet was simply just pointing out a cultural shift. But critics say that's not an excuse to dismiss art forms that have shaped music, theater, and storytelling for like centuries. So I'm curious to know what you think. Was Timothée Chalamet just being honest about how culture has changed? Or was saying no one cares about ballet anymore completely disrespectful? And to be honest, when was the last time you watched opera or ballet? So anyways, thank you so much and see you on to the next one. Goodbye. Cheers.